Oh hey, what's up guys and girls, ladies and gents? I was just out finishing my stroll around the house, just enjoying life. Live my best life, that is. Well, I am glad that you guys decided to stop in. I picked up a few more items I'd like to show you and also do a review. I already opened it, but I do believe that this review might help some of you who's in the current market for a AR-15 or working on building an AR-15. So come on in, let me show you a couple of things real quick. Cut. Right, well, again, welcome. Let me give you guys each individually a welcome from me. Thank you for tuning in here. You can go to many different alleyways of information or just chitter chat. You chose me. I won't forget what you did here for me today. So, I am obsessed with these ammo cans here. I've got tons of these, just good for storage, ammo, whatever. So these I get from Harbor Freight for like $3.99 or something like that. And I've been on a business to capture some AR-15 parts, extras. And, I figured with everything that's going on, we don't know if Biden is going to get elected or not. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's not, and I'm hoping he's not going to, just based off of his gun views. But it might be a good idea to start picking up some things that might be kind of hard to come across of in the very near future, seeing as they're already hard to come across. So, with COVID, uncivil unrest, and election and everything, it's just the perfect shitstorm, essentially, not to be able to find anything and, possibly lose your 2A rights or so-called assault weapons. So I took it on myself to actually go out and start picking up some additional parts for my AR-15. So let me go ahead and show you what that consists of. And maybe you might have some input on what I need to add, remove, change, or maybe it's just a good idea. You guys can pick up what I have and go from there, okay? So let's get started. So this is a little kit that I put together myself. And essentially it consists of pretty much everything that you would need to build an AR-15 as well as maintain it. So, I'm hoping I don't actually have to use this on any of my current builds. They're fairly new, and I did buy some pretty expensive parts, or at least prestige parts that in my mind, are good and reliable. But, just in case, we have a couple of springs over here. We've got a couple of detents. We've got a couple of roll pins, plungers. We've got a couple of magazine release catches, the springs for it, handle, screws, a couple of little pins over here, copper pins. We've got some Allen keys. This whole consists of Allen keys. We've got a couple of trigger guards, screws, a couple of springs for triggers, and we've got some dust covers. So based off of this, this is a pretty good kit. I overlooked it, but let me show you one of the most important things that was buried in there. I have... take some of that out of there. I didn't realize that was in there. Firing pin. So, yes, also have a firing pin as well. I'm just going to go ahead and move these pins over there. It should be over there. Maybe I might have fell over there when I was shaking it all around. But, yeah, you get the idea. So, firing pin, trigger guards, a couple screws, copper pins, magazine release, detent, springs, everything that you would need essentially to build an AR-15. Or just if you're building one and you miss a screw or something, these are good to have around just in case. And then you're not looking on the floor, crawling around the carpet with a magnetic and a flashlight. We've all been there before. And I'm not saying that these are going to be banned. Don't quote me on that. They're not. I don't think that they're going to be banned or outlawed or anything like that. But I just do believe that in the near future that these parts will be pretty hard to come across of because, as Sleepy Biden says, AR-15s, AR-14s, and I quote, are assault weapons and they're militarized style weapons that have no place on the city streets, even though the military uses M4s, not AR-15s or AR-14s either. So get it together, Joe. So yeah, like I said, this is just a suggestion what I've been doing, and I would suggest that you do the same. It's good to have just a couple kits. This consisted of, by the way, 3 Actually, no, sorry, 4 kits. This consisted of like 4 Oops kits that I bought, and it came with literally everything that you see here, except for the trigger guards and the firing. Or excuse me, just the trigger guard was the only thing that didn't come with it. I had those laying around. So everything you see here, otherwise, besides the trigger kit or trigger guard, came with this. What you see, this kit here that I've put together. This cost me 65 bucks for all of these, which I don't think is that bad. I mean, this is probably going to last me a good couple of years or so, and even into some future builds, so I don't think that's bad. I mean, I have a ton of fucking parts here, honestly. So, at least a ton of parts to me. I know some people are like, I've got 3 times the amount of that, but this is just for me. This is what I'm building up to, and, I hope to only add to this kit as time goes on from excess pieces and kits and things like that that I come across. But I think this is a good starting point, or if nothing else, definitely something good that I can put in my ammo can. And if I got to get the hell out of here, I'm taking this with me, and I really like these ammo cans in the storage. It just fits together very nicely. So that's what I wanted to show you. And there's one other thing I want to show you as well. Give me a second. That is right. Another AR9 Tennessee build. Polymer lower. But what I wanted to show you is... So I started putting this together last night. This is a Anderson lower kit that I'm using. I couldn't find the normal Aero Precision kit that I normally get. And, here's the back packaging about it, blah, 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 everything. I've never made in the USA. Didn't know that. So I've never used the Anderson kit, and I stayed away from them, mostly because I had heard many bad things about them and not so good reviews. I haven't put this lower all the way together, as you can see. I mean, it's pretty much got most of the stuff, the pens and all that stuff. But here's the main complaint that I had. So let me try turning this. For the magazine release, I actually had to, see if I can pull that out a little bit. If you look there, I actually had to file this down slightly because it wasn't made to spec. And so the problem was it wasn't actually catching the magazine to lock it into place. And then it was extremely stiff when you were trying to push the button. It would hardly move. It just was not operating properly. So I actually had to sand that down, which, isn't too big of a deal. However, I mean, when you buy a kit, I don't know, I feel like it should be ready to go right out of the box and it should work. And you shouldn't have to really mess around with it too much. So like I said, this is a Tennessee lower. And, actually, my mistake, and this is not AR9. This is actually the AR-15 that I have. I also am building out an AR-9 at the moment as well. And so, like I said, it's Anderson lower parts. Only issue I've had of it so far is just the magazine release. I haven't used the trigger. I haven't even installed the trigger all the way yet completely. I just been kind of slowly piecing at it, enjoying my time with it and everything like that. I did put a collapsible stock on it, 6-way or 3-way position. And I don't know exactly what the hell I'm doing with this yet, honestly. I don't know what size barrel. All I do know that it's going to be shooting 5.56, and that's pretty much all I can tell you. And one more thing. Stay headed there. Don't move. Hang on. Boom. Another Tennessee. Tennessee Arms lower caliber is 308, so this is an AR-10. I've never owned, never shot an AR-10 before. Hell, I never even shot a 308 caliber before. This is just all news to me. So I found this on their website. It was a blemish. Only blemish I could actually find was the dye is slightly pink inside of there compared to purple. And I mean, like, who the hell cares? You're not even going to see it. I have thought about it. It is purple. It's slightly feminine. But I might maybe either do some type of weird 308 build out of this that's like Joker style, I'm thinking, because the Joker's colors are purple and green. So I was thinking maybe doing like some type of weird green overspray over it or something. I don't know. Worst case scenario, I could also paint this black or just dye it. I don't know. But I made it as something new, and I got this for like a steal. Too good of a deal to be true. So, yeah, pretty happy with it. And just for the record, Tennessee Arms does have a lifetime warranty. I know some of you guys are thinking, ew, polymer sucks. Well, yeah, maybe that's your opinion. I haven't had any issues with it. I've shot in now a couple polymer AR-15s, had no issue out of it. And again, it is a lifetime warranty, so if you have any issues with it, you can send it back and they will replace it for you. So I mean, that's not bad. What more do you want? Just don't blow off your face, of course, right? Just shoot it away from your face and you'll be good to go. So again, this is a interesting build. Well, let me know what you guys think. Maybe based off of your comments, I'll do a build based off of this. What you guys think, or hell, maybe I'll just I don't know what to do with this thing yet. We'll see. Throw out some suggestions there and let me know. Well, guys, thanks for tuning in, and it's a pleasure. And you guys stay safe, train hard, and keep it on the real side. Okay. Peace.